What's up, guys? Hey, this is gonna be such a detailed video. I have to get right into this right away. I want to start from the beginning here with my testosterone journey, trying to fix my testosterone. I'm 38 years old. My testosterone must have been dropping since my mid 20s because I never put two and two together. I never thought about why my libido has been dropping very rapidly, and now it came to a halt just last year. And also my motivation to do a lot of things in life has dropped. I still had energy. I still could build muscle. I didn't have all the symptoms, but I had those ones that were just gradually decreasing, where I figured this is just me getting older. This is normal. It's not normal with all these new plastics that we have in our food and all this social media and all this other stuff that we do lowers our testosterone significantly faster than our father and our father's father, which is why right now we have a testosterone crisis where a lot of this generation is at an all-time low of testosterone, sperm count, a lot of things. So just wanted to give you that quick little background on why I'm even talking about this. So for my journey here, a year ago, I was working out. I started doing a cut because I work out. I'm very physically muscular. I'm active, pretty good. Not too bad for a low testosterone guy. I started cutting. My libido went from just mediocre, even low, if anything, to zero. Okay. I'm like, what the heck's going on here? I do some research. I'm like, it's probably because I'm cutting. It's the timing. The timing is right. Well, and it sort of was. It was from me cutting. I cut 5 pounds. I lost my libido completely. But I'm like, you know what? Let me go back. Let me go back and bulk and start seeing where how I feel. But before I did that, I got tested from my doctor. I was due for my preventative, that free blood work you get every year. I said, hey, can you throw in a little testosterone test in there? You have to request it. They said, sure. What's your symptoms? I'm like, well, I have no libido at all, and my motivation kind of lacks a little bit. That's all I gave him. He's like, okay, we'll throw it in there. So they do that. They give me some Cialis in the meantime, so I can get it up. I have no desire to do it in the first place, so I don't need to get it up. Um, excuse me. So then I go get this testosterone tested. I'm at 379 total testosterone. Keep in range of the range for testosterone is 250 to 1100, depending on what source you get it from. I'm at the bottom end low. For my age, 38 years old, I'm like an 80-year-old man. All right, 300 testosterone. My doctor's like, you're normal, you're fine. I'm like, no, I'm not normal. He's like, if you're still concerned about it, go to your hormone specialist. So I find one that's local, 45 minutes away. I go over there. I'm like, I don't even know what they're gonna say. I don't know anything about this stuff. They're like, come on in, get a little free blood work from them because they want your business. I find out. Um, they give me my results the next couple days later. You're at 300. I went down. I went from 379 to 300. They're like, so what we want to do is we want to get you on some. We can either get you on TRT, which you're kind of young for that, but we can also just get you some pills, some enclomiphene. Enclomiphene, for those who don't know what that is, it's a pill that blocks your estrogen receptor. We have testosterone, we have estrogen. When we take the pill, it blocks the receptors in your brain and your one of the glands, I forget right now, but one of the glands it blocks it so that it doesn't feedback. So it's like, oh no, there's no estrogen. We need to produce more testosterone. So now your nuts start producing more testosterone. You get an increase in testosterone and an increase in estrogen, even though it's being blocked. It kind of goes hand in hand. So I go back after taking this 12.5 milligram enclomiphene 3 times a week. All right, for 2 months, take it. Come back, get my test, my blood test. Come back at 438. So I went from 300 to 438. Okay, it increased. It's working a little bit, right? How do you feel? Exactly the same. Still no libido. It's there like every maybe once a week if I want to. I can take some Cialis and it's kind of there, right? But after that, it's gone for over a week sometimes. It's just not even there. It's terrible. It's a terrible feeling. Some people actually like the feeling because it's not bothering them, but it's actually tied into what your motivation, your energy, and I want that back. I've been missing that for a long time. I just accepted it. Um, so let's keep on going with the story here. Remember, I started at 379 total testosterone. Then I went down to 300. That's when I was bulking. Then I went to 438 with the 12.5 milligram 3 times a week enclomiphene. Now they up my dose, 12.5 milligrams every day, 7 days a week. I do that. I go back. I get tested again. I come back at 676. Okay, 676 now is it's double my testosterone from when I started with therapy. Right. I still feel exactly the same. Exactly the same. No different. They say, how are you feeling? Exactly the same. So now I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. So I'm getting tired of driving 45 minutes over to this place to get my blood work done. So I was talking to a friend. He told me about Peter MD. So it's an online therapy thing. If you guys are interested, that's the one I'm using now. Look it up. If you have questions, let me know. But Peter MD, I go online and I sign up for this, and I just give them my referral. I just give them my blood results from the previous clinic, and they accept that, so I don't have to get blood work again from them right now. And they up me to 25 milligrams, and then we added HCG, which is a little needle that you put in your stomach, and they put this little chemical in your stomach called HCG. I do that once a week, and I was taking 25 milligrams every day, Monday through Sunday. It's a high dose, by the way, blocking a lot of estrogen receptors. So now I'm taking 25 milligrams every day, and I'm taking HCG. Long story short, 2 months later, I go back to get tested. And now this is my fault. I got tested 7 days after my injection of the HCG. Still, I was taking the enclomiphene. Don't get me wrong, I was taking that, but my HCG, when you inject that, you're at your highest like the next day. So if I wanted to, I could have took it the day before I got my blood drawn, but no, I waited till the next week when I was supposed to do another HCG shot. So I can't really count that, even though there is probably some lingering effects of HCG past a week. So, anyways, my testosterone, my new total testosterone, came to 820, and that is 7 days after my HCG shot, but taking 25 milligrams every day. All right, so it's got me up to 820. I'm now high, not high, but I'm where I'm supposed to be at for my age. Do I feel any better? Nope, not at all. I still feel the exact same for the most part. Maybe 5% better. Okay, a little bit better. So I'm starting to think this is not even a testosterone thing now at this point. What else could it be, right? Other hormones, progesterone, prolactin. There's other ones that I got to look into because I'm still not up and running yet. Now, let's get out of this enclomiphene thing, the pills, right? Still with Peter MD. Just taking these pills three from 3 times a week to every day to 25 every day with the HCG shot. I hate shots. I hate needles, which is why I never got on TRT. With that little HCG shot, which I got over, it wasn't that bad. Actually, I learned needles. I started getting exposed to it. So now I'm like, okay, well, it's just a needle from that. Now I go to a needle to this, which is it is a big difference. When you see that needle, you're like, that's gonna go all the way in my leg. So I call my doctor, um, Peter MD. We make an appointment. It's virtual, and he's like, okay, what's up? What's going on? I'm like, well, this is what everything I did, and I'm thinking I should switch over to TRT. What do you think? And they're like, we can give it a shot. It's usually more effective than the pills, and you don't seem to be very like responsive to these pills. Some of their guys are at 1200 on the dose that I'm on, 1500 on the dose that I'm on. My body's just not responding to it for some reason. So I get on TRT. This was about just a week ago. I had took 2 injections so far. I had to get over the whole fear of everything because I hate shots. Like I said, it's a 1 inch needle. They started me out on 80 milligrams twice a week. That is a moderate dose. Some people start at 200, which some people will consider that moderate, but it's kind of high. And when I say 200, that's 100 into 2 times a week, which is 200. I'm doing 160, which is 80 twice a week. So I'm injecting this 1 inch needle of testosterone right into my leg. Um, and it's been, what, my last injection was yesterday, my second one. So I feel a little something, but I can't tell yet. It's too soon. I'm going to make another video after this, probably in a week, maybe less. I don't know. Depends on when I start feeling something. And I will update you guys on that because I know people are curious. What is it like? What is everybody's experience is different, but what is it like to be on testosterone replacement therapy, right? And I'm gonna basically turn this YouTube channel into this for now. Just documenting it and showing you my journey. I can answer any questions because I had thousands of questions during this whole year. It's been killing me, and I learned so much about it, including my estrogen levels, how important that is. I'm on a aromatase inhibitor, which blocks the conversion of your estrogen, of your testosterone into estrogen. So there's things that you need to know about this, and there's so many questions. So if you guys are interested, or you're going through something similar or anything like that, please reach out. I would love to hear other people's story and help out with any questions. Um, my main goal here is to fix my libido. I am getting muscle out of this, guys. It is a steroid. It's not like physiologically like tren and all those other things, but it's testosterone. So it is the hormone responsible for muscle. So you will get muscular if you're putting the work in the gym. You got to stimulate it in order to get it, or else you're just not gonna. But it will help with body recomp, like you'll lower your fat a little easier. Things will be easier. You'll have the edge over other people, unless they're higher testosterone naturally. Because remember, our goal is just to get you around where you're supposed to be at when you were a young man, around 21 years old, right? Not too far above that, where you're now on steroids, or big time steroids at least. All right, guys. Let me know what you think. I'll be making another video soon on testosterone replacement therapy and my journey. I'm only 1 week in. Can't report too much back right now. I'll start talking about everything else about it too when I can. I gotta end this video. It's been too long. Talk to you guys on the next video. Thanks.